And
And there was a description you gave of one poor old fella who was literally just, freezing to death. And I don't know if it was Reverend French or one of the other guys that helped him out. I wish I could remember
well,
exactly
he
who it was.
tried to help him out, but he was limited by what he could do, and that he gave him a pair of warm socks. There was a
Yes.
scene where a priest saw him putting the socks on the old man, but that guy, I mean, eventually committed suicide, and I found many cases of people committing suicide because it was
Yes.
just so bad, and there was many felt that they would never get out of there, and that I found that was also true. A lot of people that were committed to the asylum never left. I mean, because they weren't getting better.
Hmm.
And I found this one doctor who took over the asylum. This is like later in the 19th century, looked at all their records to find out. He wanted to learn who's in the institution, what are their problems. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but there was a certain percentage of women that were there and there were no records for them. So he had no idea what their diagnosis was. He had no idea how long they'd been here. It was just terrible. And I found, so they would do a census eventually every year of everyone who was in there. And there were many people that had been in there for decades
Hmm.
and had no hope of ever leaving.
And now Nellie Bly's expose was not the only one either. There was another fellow that came after her, right? A few years after her.